Alright, so this is video from my dad. I know you guys have seen a while. I wanted to get like a full thing, I don't know, I don't think about age, but right, I gained, like, I've already put it on like 15 since I've been back, but like I was emaciated when I got back from Texas. I rarely did, this is my, like, I change my shorts once in a while. Right now, this is my lucky hat. It's a Texas hat, hook 'em high. I can't believe these fucking guys are bigger than the Cowboys. Yeah. Really? All these years we living in Philadelphia territory, getting our ass beat, rooting for the Cowboys. Nobody in Texas even fucking bothers. That's disgusting to me. Anyways, so this is Tennessee State University. This is where I stayed, like in the fall when I was here. I stayed like right around that corner. There was like construction going on. Construction's the best. I can like hide there. There's like shit moves every day. Nobody remembers where everything is, so it's a lot easier than like now. There's no construction, so if I leave stuff around, people usually see it. But I leave, like, see that little baggie of like crackers over there, it's like little bars. I just left that there 6 days ago. Still there. You know what I mean? Like just to see like because the two biggest enemies in the world are other homeless people, right? There's throngs of niggers, and most of the black people, aside from checking boxes and having Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and all that shit, and all the advantages they get in life, they're not even homeless. They're just broke, poor, stingy niggers that butt in front of you in line, and like the majority of the homeless, both here and in Austin, were white men. No Hispanics, amazingly, never an Asian, never a Jewish guy. Us and grimy ass niggers and butting in front of us. But see, most of the other homeless guys, like they're like all afraid of black guys. Nothing like target practice on the nigga butting in front of me in line. They taught you that in fucking kindergarten. Don't butt in line. I'll be happy to brush niggas up. So anyway, sorry, mom and dad. I could say that word a lot. I guess it's sheltered. But anyway, this is Tennessee State University, and I mean, you can see right here, right, I'm on 10th Street. Now, the other side of that there's two buildings in front of me there. So that one is like 3 blocks off of Broadway. Broadway's like the main, that's like the Hamilton Street. And then that bigger building back there, that's another hotel. And I think that's Holiday Inn. And that is on Broadway. Right, that's about how far I have to go. Right, just like from that there, but I'm on 8th is where I play, not 10th. So I guess like 2 blocks off, 3 or 4 blocks over. And this is sometimes where I sleep. But I have a bunch of other places that I go that it's like safe. And the only thing I don't have right now is a spot when it rains. It's kind of tough. You know what I mean? It was raining most of the time I've been here, but it's been cool the last couple of days. And hopefully this won't be long. Like I'm going through the process of getting SSR. I'm going through the process of getting helper housing. If I can either get a job where I don't have to move a lot, sit down all day and stuff like that, or I can get a family doctor that will recommend me getting surgery, or I get a family doctor that will keep me pumped up on lots of steroids and medicine and stuff like that, like, you know, Tylenol and stuff, I'll gladly work. It's just after the last job, I didn't do anything. My guitar sat in the corner for 3 fucking years when I lived in that one fucking bedroom shit. And my roommates never talked. Like it was like isolation. It was worse than being in a hole in prison. I'd never been in a hole in prison, but I know what it's like. It was like even in a hole in prison, you still get yard. You see other people. You hear other people around you. Like it just wasn't. Like somehow, like the way that job just threw me out like trash after all I did for it for $11 an hour, and how I job hunted the whole time every day there, and then when I left it, I job hunted like fiercely, harder than I've ever job hunted, and got nothing, nowhere. Don't call us, we'll call you because of DEI. The last 4 years have been hell. You're lucky you're retired and shit. You don't want to be out there. And so you need to stop fucking voting Democrat. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. I don't know what fucking shit you were hippies for like 10 seconds, and now you. Well, Dad, like if you go in front of a bunch of other men right now, if you go for all our buddies and tell them how you vote Democrat, they'll fucking revoke your man card. Right? What are you voting for? They don't help unions. They don't help get jobs. They're against all of that, and they always were. They just lied really good for a while. Woodrow Wilson was a Democrat, right? If he would have had his way, the government would be all Ku Klux Klan. They marched on Pennsylvania Avenue during his shit. Andrew Jackson, a classic Democrat. Got $20 bill. He's from right here in Nashville. He's the one who beat the fucking piss out of the Cherokee Indians and made them go on a Trail of Tears. Mass murder. Like if there's anyone you want to bitch about, like the Democrats will bitch that like the white man did that. Like Andrew Jackson, a Democrat, did that. The Democrat Party was the party of slavery. They got the Heart Raft that's on the monument up there on Hamilton Street. Your father's father that you don't know about, that I do, that Kelly don't want to talk to me about because he's a bitch. He was Republican. He was an early Republican. Basically, there was like 4 or 5 different political parties in the North, and they always got beat, but the South always stuck together so they could have slaves. And when I added it all up, the cost of feeding, housing, clothing, and keeping in bondage, like making sure they don't run away, versus what they were producing, cotton and tobacco, how much were they fucking moving? It couldn't have been that lucrative. I think honestly it was like some fetish or some shit. They just like to whip and breed and call niggas mammy and shit like that. It's like they got off on their power. I don't think it was economical at all. Anyways, that's the Democratic Party, right? Basically like this happened. Hey, southern states, we just beat Britain. What do we do about that? Oh shit, we did? We beat them? Well, now what? Well, we're gonna be America, the land of the free, home of the brave, everyone's gonna be equal here. Oh, we gotta keep our slaves. Nah, we gotta get rid of the slave things. Us northern states, people live in God and shit. Like, you can't be having slaves, dog. Pay them, you cheap fucks. Nah, we're not paying them. We're gonna just form up our party. But oh shit, wait. You said we're gonna be a democracy? Is that what we're gonna be? All right, what are we gonna call this party? We gotta keep it something hidden so that nobody knows we're a bunch of slave owners. What name can we call? Or something that will really ring. Oh, I know, the Democratic Party. Dead ass, that happened. And they stuck together, and it's been that way ever since. And it's about fucking despotism. It's about to the point where we have to worship your fucking master and shit. Fuck them, and fuck that, and you ain't about that. Stop voting for them! Anyways, I love yous. See you later. I just wanted to show you what I look like. Peace.